All right, you guys, Barnet High Tech Motorsport. We've got the Hellcat back, the Hellcat, and we're going to prep it for going to Dallas to race. So the goal here is to be able to get the car down to about 3,850 pounds without having to cut it in half. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, we've got to be able to put it into play so that even Corey can drive the thing and have something for demonology. So right now we got on the scales. We're going to do the scale to start with. And then we're going to write it all down. See how far we can get the thing down. So here we go. Whoa! 4,402 pounds. And knowing Corey's probably out of gas. So there you go. 1,238 left front, 1,264 right front, 964 left rear, 936 right rear. So as we've been told, they're 55% front, 45% rear. That's pretty close. And so now we're going to get to work, and every time we take something apart, we're going to turn around and make a video of it. Start throwing stuff all over the ground. We're going to take the entire interior out, including the carpet and the sound deadener. We're going to put one race seat in it. That should be good for almost 200 pounds. And we're going to take all the stuff out of the rear, but this is where we start. We just pulled the first piece off the Hellcat. We're going to do this one chunk at a time so you guys at home can follow along if you want to. Corey's going to come over and look at the pile of parts he's not going to have anymore. This is that great big stupid no muffler loud exhaust system, and all we're doing on the front is we're going to put out some aluminum turn downs on it, so we're going to come out at a 45-degree angle. So we're going to save all this weight in stainless steel. So John and Chris are putting the scales back in position, and we're going to drop it down and see what a difference all that stuff make. We're going to take it one chunk at a time. You can take a look at what we're doing, and that way we'll know also. The difference is we're down to 4331. We lost 71 pounds by taking the exhaust all the way off the back. Our pile is going to grow. Now we're taking off the front sway bar, and John is taking off a bunch of the shields, plastic and tin and everything else. They'll probably only be 10 pounds, that type of stuff, but the front sway bar is going to be a monster. That thing, if you ever want to hit somebody, use that thing. That'd be working good. All right, we'll be right back. Took the front sway bar out. That was 24 pounds on its own. Doing a little over checking the brake work. Now John is taking out all the stuff in the trunk and getting rid of the spare tire blow up thing and all the little plastic and all the junk underneath. That's all going to go away. The Harman Kardon stuff. It's got to weigh about, I don't know what it's going to weigh. That big ass battery's going away. We're doing this one chunk at a time. You can see the pile of stuff that John's got here. This is all just plastic and things like that, but we're going to take every ounce out of this thing. Day two, the saga continues. We're down like 150, 160 pounds so far. We've got the front beak off. John and Chris are pulling this apart. Now you can buy an aluminum support here, and I believe they're about $200 or something like that for the front and rear. We're going to do it the kind of the backyard mechanic, try to keep it inexpensive way. So we're going to end up taking this piece off. We're going to cut it here and here because you can see where it's got the bolts going through here. We're going to open this up right here to take the weight off, leave these wings on for everything. See if we can get it down to the same as what the aluminum is. This will all be missing right here, so I'm not too worried about it. But we'll check the weight. We got to take weight off the nose. The nose is everything. The damn thing is too heavy. It's got a windshield washer bottle that's enough that you could have vodka for like 17 weeks if you're inside the car. So that we're just going to drain that, I think, instead of taking it out because it's annoying. We'll take all the fluid out of it, and we're going to remove the struts here shortly. And we've got new V6 rotors for this thing that should take 10 or 12 pounds of side off rather than buying the $1,300 ones. They're really light. That's really good, but the problem is $1,300 is a lot of money for all of us to spend on something you're just going to race and then put back together. So we're going to continue to do that stuff. The new 370 rear end ratio is going to be here from Dodge coming up Wednesday or Thursday next week as Christmas is coming. And so are the new front runners, the lighter ones from M&H Racemaster, and the Kirky race seat with the brackets that go inside. So next Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be tearing the interior completely apart, seats, console, carpet, soundproofing, everything comes out. We'll see if we can get 200 pounds out of the interior. That's the goal anyhow. Anyway, we're well on our way to getting our numbers figured out here. We're trying to hit 3,800 pounds versus the 4,400 that we started with. Anything less than that is just a bonus. So we'll keep you informed. We cut the center section out of the support, goes right across here. Lost 11 pounds off the nose. Now we're putting the pieces back on, bolting, and then we're gonna weld this on right here to make sure it's plenty strong. So here's John. He's got the MIG welder, and he hasn't set anything on fire today, so we're doing something right. It's early, yeah, not that early. Yep, got it all ground down. Gonna do that up. Then we're gonna have to leave this for Corey tomorrow. We took out the water bottle with all the windshield washer fluid in it. That was actually 10 pounds with the pump and all that stuff that goes with it. Of course, that'll go back on when Corey takes the car out here after we go race Demonology. So Demonology, if you're watching, we're trying to at least be competitive. So we'll be getting this all done here in the next couple weeks. Gears go in next week, along with the interior comes out on Wednesday. And the Kirky race seat goes in, so we'll see how everything goes. It's late on Friday and we're about done for the day. We redid the Hellcat. The front end has been taken off, then put back on. Got a bunch more weight out for the stuff up front, was another 50 pounds. We still have to do the correct tires for the front. These are a little heavy. We've got Race Masters coming in. They're 10 pounds lighter each. Still have to put on the new V6 brake parts that are going on, and we're going to try to replace the front, where the heck it went? Oh yeah, the front shocks, whatever you want to call those things, struts. With the V6 ones, a little lighter spring because of the weight differential. We're going to go from there. So right now we're down to 4154 pounds. We'll get some more off the front with the wheels and with the V6 stuff. And then we're going to jump into the taking the interior out and throwing that all over the place. The new Kirky seat will be here. But so far so good. We got stuff everywhere. I'll show you some of the stuff in the pile. We got the windshield wipers off. I think we're going to leave the mirrors on. I may think about that. I may take the mirrors off just because of the buffeting type stuff. Hopefully we're going to run 140 to 145 at the top end. And those are the wrong tires on the back. That's just the ones that came on the race stars. But more piles of stuff. Got this all out of the car, laid out. And then we also have stuff here, sway bars, and all the pieces that were, I don't know, wherever they came from. There's the center of the front bumper support that we cut out, and John welded stuff back in and made that all work. Cheaper than buying the $255 stuff. Windshield wiper motor. Windshield wipers, mechanisms, all kinds of stuff. All right, we're gonna do some more here coming up Wednesday because of the long weekend. See ya.